Guys, welcome to the video. It's me, Ciara, aka Ciara Nabon, here live on Twitch. Make sure y'all drop a follow to the Twitch channel. The link is going to be pinned in the comments and in the description. Today, we are here with another reaction. This stumbled upon my timeline, and I was like, oh, okay, hold on. SoLLUMINATI. Hey, if there's any SoLLUMINATI, God, how I disrespect his name like that. If there's any SoLLUMINATI fans in here, let me know. And of course, I know of SoLLUMINATI. Like, I grew up with him around in the year, but I wasn't a SoLLUMINATI fan. So a lot of this stuff is gonna be new to me. Like, I know a little bit about him. I know how influential he is, but you know, I got respect for him like as a content creator. But like, y'all so what he call y'all? Soul fans? I don't know. But y'all keep me tapped in. Make sure I leave a like, comment, subscribe, and give me other video music recommendations in the comments. And of course, if you do come to the live stream, let me know that you're from YouTube, and you guys can give me suggestions live in the stream. But let's go ahead and get into it. Why SoLLUMINATI abandoned his audience? Like, I don't know. I know he turned to like spiritual show and stuff, but he got tired of the YouTube drama.
Famous reactions to doing a full 180 of spiritual content and captivating over 1 million subscribers there as well.
Even not getting a lot of money for it. Like, he did that just off the strength of it. Well, he did music, right?
Judging by that, this man is and was one of the most unique content creators out there.
One of the most influential. Get him in his credit. I know, if I don't know nothing else about him, I know a lot of YouTubers, content creators got their personality from him. And I remember, I didn't even know, I'm not gonna say SoLLUMINATI was the only one, but I was saying that's tough growing up all the time.
Effortlessly being memeable every time he turns his camera on.
That's tough.
There's no way out of this.
And entertaining two different fan bases on YouTube at the same time. But he unfortunately stopped as he—
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all, let me know in the comments which content creators, YouTubers, streamers do y'all feel like was most influenced by SoLLUMINATI? I would really like to see what.
Quit being consistent on YouTube and his other socials. This obviously led to comments wondering where he's been, like these comments on both his SoLLUMINATI and Spiritual So channel. But this is familiar territory for So, as the 2020s has been all about inconsistency and year-long breaks. What is going on? Is YouTube not enjoyable anymore? Or is it the things that we don't see on the internet that made him leave? We'll get to that question in a moment. But to answer that question, we need to
I heard his brother passed away too.
Go back a bit for a second for more context. On July 7th,
give me
2012,
a backstory, period. I love a good backstory.
King So, also known as SoLLUMINATI, started a YouTube channel, but he didn't really do anything until
If you're the kind of person that—
Oh, come on. Really? Stop, bro. We just getting into it already. Dang.
later when he finally posted his first video, being this NBA 2K15 video. He mainly focused on 2K games during that time and hardly showed his face on camera, just focusing on the game. Chris Move, another big YouTuber, was
back when 2K was actually good. Let's talk about it. 2K has fell off. Let's talk about it.
the OG of 2K videos on YouTube. He was one of the first to do it and make it cool with the stories. So got a lot of inspiration from Smooth, which is why his first videos were all about 2K and kind of looked like Smooth's. During 2015, he was steadily growing a fan base, and this was due to his humor throughout the 2K videos. One segment of the video would be helping viewers on how to play 2K the right way, and then minutes later, So would say some out-of-pocket stuff.
This dude Mike Wayne still ain't been patched. Y'all ain't patched Mike Wayne yet? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been saying somebody need to fight this. It ain't gonna be me. I know he got something we don't know about.
Nobody was on that type of timing, and people gravitated towards that energy because it was funny and unforced. Viewers could tell that So was a natural when it came to making content. He didn't put out a fake image of himself, and people loved
Hey, this was the authentic content creating days before. I'm not gonna say nobody at this time was faking it, because there definitely was a lot of people faking it. But this was the last period of time where you could genuinely come up just off your content. These days, gotta have a few more bells and whistles for the most part to like have a crazy peak. But in this time, YouTube videos was a lot more simple. You could literally just upload gameplay, no crazy Mr. Beast edits, and that stuff could get traction, you know. And but I will say, I do feel like being able to grow off your personality is coming back. Like, people being willing to like be there for the person and the substance more than how the content looks or appeals to their attention span, I think that is making a comeback. Mark my words, authentic content is coming back.
That about him. This consistency
gotta have the
carried through into late
personality.
2016. In 2016, he decided to change things up, and in summary,
Okay.
it paid off. He started creating a variety of content beyond just NBA 2K videos, like
Smart.
reactions and story time.
Smart. A lot of people did not see this path for real. Coming from gaming, like a lot of people who were gaming just stayed gamers. Like now it's way more common for us to see like gamers do other content and stuff, but I will say at this time, it was either like you were a gamer or you made like that different type of content. So I definitely feel like he was one of the first people that like started out gaming that actually tried to like dip their toes into like the content outside of what they got known for first. He's not the only one. If you know anybody else that did it, give them their credit in the comments, drop their name. You know, if you know who did it first, let me know in the comments. Not saying he's the first, but I would say he's definitely was very influential in the sense that like the size audience he had. And then if we look at the people who grew up as I keep butchering his damn name, okay, y'all blame the pen. A lot of people that grew up as Illuminati fans have followed that blueprint, you know.
Times. As a result, his number of subscribers and viewers more than doubled, and the rest is history.
Smart move.
Within a few weeks, he gained 100K subscribers. It's kind of interesting
And
to
that's a risky move, y'all. Like looking back, obviously with the hindsight, you could be like, oh, like of course that happened, but like the time, this was a very risky move because just as much as there's a chance for things to work out for you, there's just as much of a chance that it might not, and your audience doesn't like that type of content from like, especially when you build your whole audience off of like gameplay. But that's the difference between just being a gamer who's good at the game versus being a gamer that also has a really good personality. If you got both of those, oh, you really cooking. Like if you're actually good at the game and you got personality, like that is really the peak like combo right there. And a lot of good gamers, we'd be surprised, but a lot of good gamers like don't have great personalities. That's why the outliers are the ones who go up crazy, like a ninja, like a clicks, you know, insert whoever else, you know, you want to add in there, you know. It makes a big difference in your platform and attack.
note that many now famous content creators used to comment on his videos before they became popular.
Uh-oh, who we got in the comments? Then Bruce, I'm Davis, Bankroll Deal.
Which highlights the journey
I
from
don't think I've heard of that guy, but shout out to you.
being a fan to becoming influential in their own right. His
I'm
2016
sure he could find some more too. They'll be receipts though.
to 2020 arc is what many say to be prime So, solely because of taking his
Okay.
videos to the next level. Before 2016, So was just known as that 122K gamer. But as he's grown
Okay.
into content creating and becoming more comfortable with it, viewers became accustomed to watching SoLLUMINATI for him, not just
Right,
for
right.
gaming. And if you or any content creator watching this, you know if you can get
That's
people watching
valuable.
for you, not just the reaction or gameplay, then you know
Yeah.
you won in that aspect because you practically
Facts.
control how you make content and do not have to rely on what the
Facts.
fans want, but what you want, because
See what's up, my guy.
you know the fans are coming back for you. We'll get into that topic later because it kind of plays a role in why So retires for a year and comes back. During this
Okay.
run, he did that, but
Dang,
also
he's spoiling it. One of my favorite YouTubers. Facts. Hey, let's give big props to SoLLUMINATI.
uploaded iconic
Very
videos like the So
influential.
versus Flight Basketball 1v1 in 2017. For the people not knowing what led up to this moment, it was two of the biggest black content creators before this moment going
Facts,
back and
facts.
forth on YouTube with reaction videos to each other dissing one another on who was the better basketball player. This moment was very anticipated until So ended it by beating him 10-0.
I
There was
knew
also viral pranks with
yeah.
So's ex, Ash, like the
Okay, I
deleting
heard
my
about
player
this. I actually heard about this.
on NBA 2K, which probably took days
Because he did a video about when Flight Yaks crashed out. It was either this guy or another guy. And yeah, it was.
or weeks to grind to that level. But this moment of getting with Ash could be seen as the moment everything changed for not only So's channel, but his life in general. You know, with relationships online, you don't usually see what happens behind closed
what's good,
doors.
Nilo?
What I mean by that is
So
that
that bit pissed me off. You watched that one?
Creators and relationships do their best to show you the best parts of their life. If you don't know by now, the internet is cap. In So's videos, you can see how uncomfortable their situation
Yeah, that would have made me so mad if somebody deleted my character.
together really was. They would obviously break up after a year of dating, and it wasn't pretty, as they both—
See, this is why you can't put your relationship on internet chat. If you got a relationship, please do everything. Get away from that.
made videos talking about their situation.
I'm nervous, y'all. I hope I don't break this girl's heart. I got a whole nother life she don't know about. A whole nother life. Like, you shouldn't get mad if I'm talking to other females, because you not my girl. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but like, if I'm talking or with other females, you shouldn't be mad, because like, we have no title. You're not my girl.
But you're saying that you like me and you with me and all that, but then you want to be with other— that doesn't even make sense. Like,
I could like somebody and still do me. You the only girl I like, but I gotta live. I'm not out here going crazy.
so if I was doing the same thing, you wouldn't give a fuck?
Oh, you cut off, for sure.
Okay, but then I have to deal with it?
Absolutely.
Hey, I mean, at least he was being honest about how he rolled. Hey, that's all I could ask for somebody. You ain't gotta do stuff how I want you to do it. Just tell me where you stand and Gucci.
You just—
So you swear to God.
She got a tattoo of him
You just—
on her arm in efforts to save the relationship. Oh God, she's bonkers.
So you swear to God.
Oh,
So you swear to God.
oh wow, that's insane. Facts. He be saying some good stuff. I've heard some of his videos. Some stuff's a little out there, but he definitely be making some good points.
Oh shit.
Did he hug her over that? Oh, they toxic.
Just might around and fall in love.
She trying to be his main girl. She trying to make him be loyal. Girl, you cannot make a man be loyal. Accept him as he is or move on. Like,
You never know.
bro.
or whatever, and I literally fell in love with him
Ash crash
before
out.
I knew. Like, it was fast
Oh,
as—
is this the girl that Diddy G said he smashed?
obviously I have his name really big right here, and I got
why'd you do that?
SoLLUMINATI because he didn't want Javante. He wanted his regular name. I didn't do that for YouTube. I didn't know that like YouTube was a thing.
That makes it even worse.
I didn't make any money off of this. Like, that's just me as a person, you know. I
Poor thing. Get her some help.
have put up with so much bull. You probably see me put up with bull online from like So's fans, or like making me look like, but he would talk to me in person and it's different or whatever, and it's like, I'm so tired of
So he putting on a personality for the camera.
looking dumb. I will give my all to people and they don't do the same. Like, so
It seemed like, okay, maybe he wanted to give this personality viewers about how he operated, so he kind of looked cool. You know, like, oh, I need a whole roster, and you gotta be okay with it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna da da da. You know, that's some stuff that could get you some pats on the back from the boy. You know, just validation and approval. And it seemed like she's saying that behind the scenes, he don't quite feel like how he's portraying on the videos, which that would kind of drive me crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but girl, getting his name tattooed, like, what are we doing?
So has done so much for me. Like, guys, I'm on a payment plan for bankruptcy. I've got
Oh God, yeah, girl, crashing out on the internet. Like, I'm just sorry. Like, where's her support system? Like, for real.
evicted. I'm broke. I don't know what you guys think. Like,
You can
Oh,
pinpoint
poor
this moment
thing.
as SoLLUMINATI needed to switch who he was for the better, which probably explains Spiritual So. A
What was
breath
the
of fresh
Spiritual
air,
Soul
outside,
experience?
and looking deep within oneself. One with the
Oh,
grass.
he must have took some shrooms or some deity or ayahuasca or like one of those things. Like, that's my guess, y'all.
Just one-on-one with the viewers talking
How much
about
you want to
life.
bet that's what happened?
It was a big switch from gaming content and reactions, but the switch
He still
worked,
kept
as it
a
not
good
only
audience,
benefited
though.
him mentally, but he collected a cool
And he did a Patreon. Like, that was smart.
million subscribers from that channel. He also delved into many conspiracy theories about the pandemic and how life may just not be what it seems.
More than
Okay.
1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit.
Okay, that's insane. That's insane. He was going somewhere. I'm not gonna lie, you had me in the first half, but then you kind of lost me. You know what I'm saying? It kind of lost me. It's like, okay, I understand where he was going, but the chicken sandwich part just make him look crazy. This must have been during the Popeyes chicken sandwich thing or something. But I mean, the missing kids thing is a real like legit issue. I hate that it got connected to that. So people just gonna focus on that. But like he is spitting about the missing kids part and the trafficking, child trafficking and stuff like that.
Noticing that.
What's the first thing I did today when I woke up?
Okay.
I came and got into nature. Nature's so in the
That's
building.
good.
I'm actually coloring now. Look at this shit.
What's wrong with this? Why is this getting put on like a low light reel? But like you making fun of him for being in nature? Like more people need to do that. Being in the sun and being in nature helps your circadian rhythms, which helps like your cycle, which also helps like your mood and your energy. So like this is a positive thing. Why is it great like this? All right, see, but
To it because I knew it was fake. I knew it. I knew it.
It's gonna be a cloudy day tomorrow. They control the weather. Weather is fake, y'all. Let that.
he didn't lie about that. I mean, government does have the ability. Forget what the government does. Look in Dubai. They have been able to control weather. They can make it snow. They can make it snow. They can make it rain. Like, so clearly the technology is possible. If Dubai has access to that, what do you think the government got access to? You don't think it's possible with all the money that goes to the defense budget, trillions of dollars a year? Y'all don't think they've invested in the ability to weather? Like, it's not even a conspiracy theory. You can literally just Google it. So I don't know, like, I don't like when people just characterize everything as a conspiracy theory because we should question things. You actually look at history, it's a clear pattern of the government like suppressing information, doing things on the black, doing things as a shadow government, doing real sneaky stuff with money behind the scenes and what they're investing in and all that type of stuff. So like if you understand that, then like why would you not question what the government's anything that's in the government's interest, they give themselves the right to do pretty much. So what if they need to like use weather as a weapon against another country? That would be a huge strategic advantage if you could invest in the science to figure that out. Why do y'all think like it's not possible that this happen? Like it's not like it's some crazy theory that's like like are people aware like what science is like capable? Like I don't know. Like I think people vastly underestimate what's within the realm of possibility, but I do think that's on purpose by the government. People like unsuspecting, but I don't know. I think when we compare anyone that has a theory or an idea outside the mainstream norm, making them into conspiracy theorists, I feel like that kind of like that's not a good thing to do because we should be critical. We should ask questions. We should actually do research to draw conclusions instead of just going with what we hear or what we've seen or read. Like you might not have stumbled upon the information that shows you that something, whether it is or isn't possible. And then you have to consider that like the media and information that's released is controlled by the government, not some conspiracy. And I just think it's lazy. I think it's lazy to just throw somebody in a conspiracy box. I really do. It does more to hurt us as the public. So, because the government's relying on people to pass stuff off as conspiracy. So when we don't give a person a chance to evaluate what they're saying, throw them in that box, it's not serving us. So, that's how I feel about it. What's good, J. Luke? How you doing, my guy? I've been good, bro.
It's gonna be a cloudy day tomorrow. They control the weather. Weather is fake, y'all. Let that sink in. That's how they know.
Like, I don't think all the weather is fake, but I do think they have the ability to weather.
the weather gonna be next week.
But as we progress, we can see SoLLUMINATI in recent times has been more inactive on social media than active. From taking half-year
like
breaks
he's a
to
case
full...
of having like some good information with a little bit of BS. But it's like, to me, I'm not gonna let the BS he says cancel out everything. And like, I feel like that's what some people do. That's very lazy, right? But like, for me, it's just like, if you say it makes sense, I'll take that out of what you're saying and then acknowledge the stuff that don't make sense. Like, but some people are like, oh, you said one thing wrong, then you're just shouldn't be listened to. Like, I just think that's insane.
Full year breaks, which caused fans to question what the hell has been going on. No warning or anything. Well, people who watch Spiritual So kind of know the reason for this, and that's because he advocates for stepping away from social media and being outside more.
Your higher self, no matter what you go through online, soon as you take care of yourself during the day, then you get online, you probably ain't gonna even really want to be on there no more. It's not peaceful. It's demonic. Nothing but people. Bro, this is the most purifying spot you can be at. If you want to raise your vibration, become your God like.
That's facts.
So feed your soul. You need to get nature.
So that should be seen as no surprise, but it's not the only reason. You know, the God Triller situation played a role in his inconsistency. If you don't know,
Yeah,
God
I didn't know
Triller
that was his brother too recently.
is the younger brother to So, and just
I
like his older
remember
brother,
him.
he was an NBA 2K content creator. Throughout his career as the content creator, Triller actively engaged with his audience, providing tips, strategies, and insights into various aspects of NBA 2K. His videos often featured gameplay highlights and discussions about the latest updates and features in the NBA 2K franchise. He was seen as one of the only genuine people left in the 2K community. Very rarely, God Triller would do IRL content like his brother, but when he did,
Nah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. I remember God Triller, but I had no idea that was his brother. I watched the documentary recently.
he mainly featured So and his family, and he reached 500,000 subscribers doing all of that. But in August 2022, God Triller's life was cut short in a tragic car accident on the I-94 highway in Detroit, which was because of the drunk driver. The news of the passing sent shockwaves through the NBA 2K community, with many expressing their condolences and sharing memories of his contributions to the 2K community. The news obviously shook up SoLLUMINATI and his family.
But that's what happened, and once that happened, I ended up getting a call. Like, y'all know I live in Arizona and stuff. And I got the call in the morning. It was just a complete nightmare. I can't talk about that because I'm gonna cry again. So I wanted to be neutral. I feel like this is him speaking through me so I can stay balanced, because I just feel like I could just cry my throat tight. But that's what happened. And once that happened, it was like, yeah, some of y'all probably seen the news clips. It was a whole bunch of just different cars and stuff. But my brother, basically, he tried to save a life, man. He went out trying to save his girlfriend's life. He tried to get her up from the freeway so they can, you know, and the last thing you would think is a car still be going that fast and driving while it's a whole pile up of cars crashed on the freeway. He had so much stuff that he was holding himself back from posting. And just like every other YouTuber, you probably got some stuff that you want to put out, music and all type of stuff, and you holding your own self back. He was his own enemy in his mind. But one thing that I do know, he was looking forward to NBA 2K23. He loved 2K so much. That was his coping. And you know, he really respected a lot of content creators and showed a lot of people love. But from this point forward, I'm gonna live out his dream for him. He's gonna be speaking through me, period. I have to make sure I'm on my and I have to make sure he experienced everything, period. And y'all gotta understand, I'm a completely different person now. I'm completely different. This has taken me down a different path that I have never experienced. But one thing I tell y'all, I wanna tell y'all, my brother good. My family gonna be good, and we gonna get through this, and we gotta keep pushing. I don't want nobody to be all sad and emotional.
Although God Triller is no longer here, his videos and contributions to the 2K community and life in general are still online. And that's one of the cool things about the internet. Triller's content will always be there for people to enjoy and remember him. It's 2024, and I've seen discussions on forums that maybe this man has fallen off. And if you're thinking that, maybe this segment of the video changes your mind.
How you fall off? He just not active. Man, they just be throwing that fall off out way too much.
You see, when it comes to content creation or social media in general, it's all about being controversial. That goes with making music, live streaming, whatever. You need some type of controversy to get eyes on you. Obviously, there are some outliers on the internet, but generally speaking, nah. You see, So doesn't need all of that because he's already established his fan base years ago. But when he does decide to make quote-unquote controversial videos, best believe it can and will pick up numbers. And also, look at YouTube right now. I'm pretty sure you've seen these viral low-quality room videos with people talking about life and how they should...
Bro, I said that I told y'all, authentic content where it's just the personality carrying is coming back. I said this like 2 years ago, 3 years, almost 3 years. It's been almost 3 years I've been talking about this. And that's why y'all see me do content the way I do. Because at a certain point, I'll be able to elevate the content beyond just the personal one-to-one like reactions and gameplay and videos that I put out. It'll be more than just a regular live stream. I'll be able to do more stuff that's even more interactive, you know, on a different level at a certain point. So it's cool because I feel like for the past like 6 or 7 years, really, I want to say like whatever Mr. Bigger is, it's changed the standard for content. Now everybody's expecting everything to be big and happening fast, and the scene cutting every 4 seconds in the video. Like, but people actually want to just watch something that's a little longer or something with substance. So the content creators who have built off of that, instead of having to appeal to a certain way, or the brand is them, people are there for them, they always have more longevity and more avenues they could go. Because if you built the brand off of you versus the thing that you do, if it's off of like you, your personality, you can pivot to like whatever other go to, because you have that foundation of people that are there for you. So it's cool to see like that YouTube is like actually like helping push some of those videos. And I've seen so many people grow a community just off of like this, like someone talking to a camera, no editing, all that used to just be how YouTube was. But like we got so far away from that. So it's cool to see people like going back. Yo, what's good? That how we feeling, my God? Doing?
Worry about themselves.
Yo, where's my bot? Why is my bot taking off of work? Yo, what's good? I make sure I go follow my bro, the one and only, the day one. Happened with him. Fortnite, Demon, W stream. I think that was yesterday. As always. But you know, it's all love. All love. I'm hopefully gonna be able to catch another stream from you. Still don't know what days y'all stream, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause you know my days be running into each other, so I don't be knowing when I'm coming to y'all.
Yada yada yada. But this is what So's been doing before it became popular to do.
Oh. Okay, so what he's saying, it was popular before.
So obviously he's not the originator of the low quality recordings, no edits and spit facts type of stuff, but the point still stands. SoLLUMINATI is in a good situation right now. He doesn't have to rely on posting a shocking video to get people's attention, but like I said, when he wants to, he can. Last year, SoLLUMINATI came back to YouTube after a year off and immediately made himself the topic of discussion in the YouTube world. He made DDG a meme like the doo-doo garbage thing.
Doo-doo garbage. Your time has come.
Yeah, that was funny. I'm sorry, that video was hilarious.
Your new name is Doo-Doo Garbage. Make sure for this point forward, y'all put 2 doo-doo emojis and a garbage sign next to DDG name. Your new name is Doo-Doo Garbage.
And how that started is crazy. So if you don't know the beef between DDG and So, let's do a quick summary. The beef between SoLLUMINATI and DDG started around 2018, which started as petty shots, which quickly escalated as both creators.
He must have said something about thinking Kennedy was cute.
So if you don't know the beef between DDG and So, let's do a quick summary. The beef between SoLLUMINATI and DDG started around 2018, which started as petty shots, which quickly escalated as both creators began making videos exposing each other's flaws and insecurities, which naturally drew in their fan bases. The aftermath of the beef left a lasting impact, particularly on DDG's reputation. So's loyal fan base
Facts. We reacted to that. Check the channel for that.
Backed him and took over DDG.
I think it's on my, it's gonna be my plug channel. It's gonna be on the Ciara in the bonus live channel. I reacted to that whole thing. It was crazy. DDG's reaction was bad.
These comment sections and other social media platforms.
Virtually,
while the feud seemed to simmer down over time, it reignited when DDG dropped his hit song Moonwalking in Calabasas featuring Blueface in 2020. The song contained hidden references to DDG allegedly smashing So's ex. DDG smartly incorporated SoLLUMINATI's catchphrase and used wordplay to deliver the disses, which again reignited.
Hey, that was a good It was a good wordplay right there, real subtle. Okay.
Beef. Anyway, the beef died down again, but as we fast forward a bit, DDG would for some reason in 2023 bring up his name, saying that he destroyed his career because we haven't heard from him, meanwhile not actually knowing the reason behind So's inactivity.
Right. Can't play the audio. Illuminati was inactive. Careers that DDG ended. Pretty way for
He
it.
continued on DDG's streams as well.
As I have been poking at you for this very reason, is because I feel like the internet / YouTube community needed a little more negativity. You know what I'm saying? It needed this. So I'm like, let me poke at him so he can do this. Perfect timing around.
He's always been a clout demon. Always. Like, I will always respect DDG's business mind. Like, I would never take that. Like, I can 1000% give y'all a full analysis on like the great business mind DDG has, like, for real. But at the same time, he's so much of like that business that like it consumes his life, which can have some negative effects on like, either him or the people around him, where, you know, he kind of crashes out. Like, if you watch DDG, you know, like, he can crash out, and especially if it's for some content, yeah, he'll drag something. Hey, y'all know DDG will do anything for their content. So it's like poking at a guy that's like grieving his brother and stuff, not really like that, you know, and trying to dunk on him, like, okay, and then you were acknowledging that you were being toxic by poking at him for no reason. Like, petty.
YouTube community needed a little more negativity. You know what I'm saying? It needed this.
Toxic.
I'm like, let me poke at him so he can do this. Perfect timing around the project, okay?
Keep in mind,
Come on, man.
So hasn't mentioned
Evil
DDG in some
mastermind.
years. So when So came back on YouTube, he had one goal: make DDG look stupid.
First thing first, I've been gone for quite some time.
This was a while ago.
Y'all know why. I don't even have to explain. I want to talk to you like I'm FaceTiming you. I'm about to break this man down. This is why I'm dropping this video on DDG.
These niggas beef on me. Got they bitches on me. I just hit SoLLUMINATI and then he fell off.
Yeah, that was a crazy clip.
Y'all can see, while I've been gone, everybody know my brother passed away last year. To this day, it's still something that me and my family is dealing with. And I needed to be away from YouTube, and I needed to be away from everything in order to really find myself again. It's crazy that this little nigga trying to feed off my pain. You see how this look? You see this? This is why he wants to be labeled as a rapper so bad, praying he make it. He's so spiritually dead, he can't even find his sound with music. Who do DDG sound like? Everybody. That's tough. This is enough. That's all I gotta say. You can't name 5 DDG songs. It's not possible. You can't. What is 5 of DDG's greatest hits? You can't name it. I told you make music for niggas who wear open-toe sandals with no socks. Remember I told you that?
And first of all, I don't know your brother, bro. No disrespect, but
Yeah, that was so lame. That was so.
first of all, I don't know your brother, bro. No disrespect, but I could probably Google thousands and thousands and thousands of people that died today. What?
Like, that was such an asshole response. And the crazy part, he don't even see like what's wrong with that. Like, bruh.
Is that supposed to? That don't have nothing to do with me. Am I supposed to like? Oh, bro, I ain't gonna. Oh, bro, bro? That has nothing to do with me.
It just makes him look like a narcissist.
Came out this
That wouldn't be
morning and
surprising.
said they changed DDG name to Doodoo Garbage, and it's effective immediately. So if you search up DDG name right now with Doodoo Garbage, he will pop up.
But I'm asking y'all, can y'all please stop? I give up. Every time I go on Spotify and type in doodoo emojis, now my name pop up. Or if I go on there and I type in doodoo, my name pop up on Spotify. And then I go on my page. I'm asking y'all, can y'all please stop, bro? Like, it's just like little YouTube beef. It ain't even nothing real for real. It's internet beef.
Was he serious or was he trolling? Like, such a clout demon, I can't ever tell.
And then after those moments, So posted videos of him playing in some sort of basketball rec league and then dipped once again. Now, for what reason? It could be because of some of the things I stated before. Who knows? But what we do know is that So is in a good position right now. And that's the thing. SoLLUMINATI has to know about this. I mean, his old clip still makes rounds on the internet and he's been gone. But with what's been going on in the past, it seems unlikely for So to be as consistent again in the near future. But if he does decide to return, he knows he has the luxury to take a break and come back and rinse and repeat. He's done it countless.
That's the best position to be in as a content creator. Like, he's already spent years grinding. Why does he need to be as active now as he was before? Like, is he not supposed to enjoy his life? Like, for real, he's given so much of his own time and life and energy to, but it's like the more active he is, the more toxic it is for him to deal with, like, personally. So, like, see why he left. What the comments say? I think he started giving up on YouTube once he got in a relationship, and then since, okay. I'm not even joking. I think So's catchphrase, that's tough, actually carries over to the older generations because we use so much. Heard an old lady say it. I think it might have already been in the community. Like, he that's been around. If I'm not mistaken, that's tough has been around. What's good, Bebop? You never been in his fans. Said, take this message and go on with your day because he live his life. It's shame inconsistency is instilled into Detroit DNA because my favorite So and Corey suffer so much from it. Wait, I mean, what y'all think people building themselves up for? What y'all think people grind for? Grind so you can get to a point where you move on your own time and you don't have to go by what your fan community want, or you don't have to go by what a business tells you. Like, come on, this is the dream. All right, y'all, that's it for me. Make sure I leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a follow to the Twitch. The link is pinned in the comments and in the description. Follow the stream. I'm on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Always Fridays and Saturdays. Monday and Tuesday are optional. But if you guys have any more recommendations, let me know in the comments and I will get to it. Check it out. And if you come to the stream and give me a recommendation, I can get sooner. But until next time, you guys, drop a follow the Ciara in the Bonus live channel. The link is in the description. That's my main. And that's it for me. I'm out of here.